things, we are somewhere completely different. We're outside, we're in the garage. Now, I don't think we're going to stay out here because many people will walk past and think, what on earth is that woman doing talking to herself? And I just can't deal with that kind of level of embarrassment today. We can only deal with the level of embarrassment that is the fact that I haven't washed my hair, I haven't brushed my teeth, I haven't washed my face, I haven't done anything with my appearance yet this morning, because I've got my daughter's lurgy and I just really cannot be bothered. But today, as I say, we're out in the garage because we're on day 29 and I was clutching at straws in the house, I'm not going to lie. There's probably like a handful more just random odds and sods that can go in the house, but I know there's definitely stuff that can go in here. Now, there's an elephant in this room, this building. Oh, thank Christ for that. That was my next door neighbour that just drove past, thankfully looking the other way. Yes, my husband's car, one of his cars, is in the garage, which takes up 95% of the actual building. So it's very hard to manoeuvre around, hence why I'm probably not going to do the actual filming bit out here, other than obviously the whole talking to myself thing. It's a bit weird, isn't it? But there is one thing that I know was going to go that kind of spurred me to coming out here to make the start, and that is this right here, which is my beauty couch. Now, what I do need to do, again, like the travel cot, is I need to get that out, give it all a wipe down, take some pictures of it so I can list it on Marketplace, because it's just not getting used. It hasn't been used since literally when I was due my daughter, so 4 years it's not been used. Obviously it came to the new house with the kind of question mark of will it ever get used again, and I think I've answered that in that it's not. So I'm going to do that. And then also my thinking was I wanted to have a look in this box here, which has like kind of the decorating stuff in it. Now you have to excuse this pile, this is to go to the tip. I'm going to bring this box inside so I can have a look through it, and then I'm just trying to see if there's anything else. If there's anything else that I know just from like seeing it that can go. Actually this can go. This is number 2. This is just some like kind of underlay stuff for hard flooring. Super random, but that is not needed. This is all the like kids rotation toy stuff, which probably will need to be done again in a few months' time. There's just so much stuff in here, man. This whole, like I say, this whole garage just needs sorting out. This is mostly my husband's domain, but as I say, the car is in here, so we can't really do very much. And we've kind of just kept a lot of things. Like this was from a unit that we bought on Facebook Marketplace years ago to do an upcycle on. Never did it, but kept the mirror from it. Again, that could probably go. Yeah, it's just so many random things. That's all our Christmas stuff. Yeah, this whole garage and the shed, in fact, in our garden need like a proper going over at some point, but that's not for this challenge. It's not for today. So I'm going to get the couch in, get that decorating box in, and we'll have a little look through it, and then we'll see where we are in terms of numbers. I don't think there's going to be a huge amount to go in that box, in all honesty. So I'm not really sure where we're going to go for the rest of the video, because 29 items is quite a lot. But yeah, let's get moving. Such a beautiful day. Oh, that's definitely heavier than I remember it being. Hello. Oh my good lord. Whew. That was hard work. Oh, goodness me. Right, let's have a coffee break. Oh goodness. Apologies for the old Tum Tum Brew hanging out amongst these videos. I'm just going to try and make a makeshift tripod out of these stepping stones. Oh, perfect. Look at that. Okay, so I brought in this bag as well, which just has all of the attachment things for the couch, like the armrests, the headrest thing, like, you know, the thing with a hole in it, and stuff. And actually, I was thinking about it when I brought that in. The bag, I think, is something that we've previously mentioned decluttering as well, so that can be number 3. Now, this video is going to be quite hard because I don't have the stuff, all of the stuff, visible, so I may end up miscounting at some point. So hopefully, I can just keep track along the way editing. Right, so I'm going to do the box first. Well, that is the first thing to do, and I'm going to try, this is probably really dangerous, and I'm glad my husband's not here to see me do this. I'm trying to open a tin of paint with some rusty secateurs, and in all honesty, I think this is probably actually going to be something that goes. My dad gave this to us a number of years ago, and although I know paint, as long as it's stored right, is generally okay, don't think, try this thing now, because that wasn't working, although that's probably a bad idea because that's even thinner. It's lucky I'm not a decorator, else I'd be there for the whole job, just trying to open a tin of freaking paint, man. Right, I think we got it. Okay, well, I've just flaked a load of rusty paint in there, so I'm just gonna count this as number 4, I think, because I don't foresee us needing quick dry satin mid sheen finish paint, so that can go to the tip. So right, what else have we got? We've got metal and wood paint, brilliant white gloss. Now this isn't as old, and I think this is probably fine. I'm not even going to try and open it. And this is also literally only about 18 months old, because we used this French Chic paint when we made, or when my husband made, my son's bed. This filler still feels okay. I don't really know with this kind of thing, does it, like, I know it probably does dry out, but oh goodness, there's a lot of black bits in there. Not sure what that is. I'm not sure it's meant to look like that, but also, I don't know. I'm gonna get rid of it. Okay, that can be number 2, 3, 4, 5. My husband's gonna be like, what on earth have you done today? And I'm gonna say, well, my friend, I've sorted out our decorating stuff. Sugar soap, smidgen of white spirit, French Chic top coat that we never actually used. These are all things that are good to stay. Wallpaper adhesive, now that can go. I don't foresee us wallpapering for a very long time, and if we do, I'll just buy some more. So that's, what, 6? What else? What else? What else? This box is just such a mishmash of things. So we've got some chalk finish spray paint, chalk white and matte white spray paint, which could come in handy for when I do my upcycle on the thing. I think that's made up sugar soap water. As I say, we haven't really decorated in a very long time. I'm thinking as well, I might just get rid of these secateurs, because we actually just bought a new pair recently, because I didn't even remember that we had these. I thought that they'd just gone into the abyss, which essentially they have. We've got some more filler, smooth finish filler. I think this is okay. Again, it's still quite squidgy, and we definitely have a couple of touch-ups that we do need to make, so I'm going to keep that. I'm going to try and go through the rest of the box and then I will share with you, but just so you know, this is essentially what we're working with. It's empty! The box is empty. Now, the majority of it was just old bed sheets that we used as like kind of decorating sheets. But we do actually have like a plastic roll of decorating sheet that got recommended to us when I planned to have a home birth with my son. So yeah, we do actually have this. And then I was having a bit of a thought process where I have basically a couple of these fitted sheets that we used to use, or we have used, when we painted the old house. And basically my thought process was that I was going to get rid of these, but then I thought, actually, I'm going to swap them. The two duvets that I got rid of, like the duvet covers that I got rid of in another declutter a couple of days ago, I'm going to put them in here and get rid of these, because these are just, like I say, they're fitted sheets, so they've got the like elasticated corners, which makes them harder to put down on the floor, whereas those single sheets would be like ideal. Like I say, we do have the plastic sheet, but it is a little bit harder to work with, so if you just need something quick to just chuck down, those things would be ideal. But anyways, I'm gonna run through and see where we're at numbers wise. I didn't even count as I was doing it. I was like, do you know what? This is one of those that just needs to be done. So let's just do this. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets. We're at 10 now. So 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. That's all just like Scotch pads, random bits of sandpaper, and some really dirty looking cloths. 19, 20 wallpaper paste, 21, 22. Right, now these, these are actually the buffer feet thing off of a baby walker that we had with my daughter. I don't know why we still got them. And I've already lost count. What did I say? 23, this old paintbrush. 24, a mixing stick. 25, a random shower head that I don't even think has been used. 26 is some old curtain hooks. These aren't really useful for the curtains that we have here, so these don't need to live with us anymore. And then 27, I'm gonna put it on screen, hopefully. I'm gonna recount again in a moment, is this, I don't know what you call it, like wire for net curtains. Again, we don't have those in this house, so that can go. I'm going to keep this box though, because I think it might be handy for putting some of these little odds and sods in. So yeah, I'm going to recount, put all this stuff away, because this is all the stuff that's staying, so this all needs to go back in the box. I'm going to shove that back in the garage, and then yeah, we will see. I might only need a couple more things, which is kind of exciting. Right, everything is back in the box and ready to go back out in the garage. And I've just recounted and we're at 28. So maybe a bit of a cop out, but 29 is just going to be this bag. It's like a giant Ziploc bag that we essentially put over the like painting tray to make cleanup a lot easier, because we are lazy folk in this house. And yeah, I mean, I try and save the environment where I can, but I also try and save myself a lot of aggro where I can too. So that is my 29 items for day 29 of my January declutter series. We are so close to the end. Tomorrow is actually going to be the last video, and again, a bit of a spoiler, it's probably going to be a bit of a cop out. I just told my childminder this morning what it was going to be, because I've already pre-planned it based on numbers, and she was like, really though? Yes, Lizzie, yes, because this month, technically 2 and a bit months, have been long. I have decluttered, I'm going to pop the total on the screen, this many items, like through the whole thing, up to day 31. And there's actually more than that, because there's been like a lot of times this one not included, where I've had like one item be 5 items, like a collective of things I've counted as one thing. So I've decluttered more than that, and it's just insane. Today I didn't do that because, like I say, 29, we're clutching at straws. And I'm just glad that, one, that box is dealt with now. I feel like everything in there is stuff that we would potentially use. It's really hard, I think, with stuff like that, obviously, DIY stuff. Obviously, we're not in our own house, so we're not doing a hell of a lot of DIY, but we would like to. And I don't want to throw that sort of thing away unnecessarily. If we're like, probably would use it, but just don't have the opportunity to at the moment. So yeah, anyways, I'm going to love you and leave you for now. I'm going to see you again in a couple of days' time for day 30 and 31. It's going to be a joint video, and we're going to round up the series, and we're going to move on to bigger and better things. And we're not going to do any more decluttering again for a couple of months at least. So I hope you are enjoying the series so far. Give this video a thumbs up if you are, and I will see you all very soon. Bye, guys.